An abomination, a slug-like flesh warp that was once human. God damn it. How dare you? Cool. A drider. Oh, a drider is a form of flesh warp. Interesting. Okay. Look at that. That's way cooler than just like a drow man with spider bugs. That's much cooler. Look at that. Yeah. And then a flesh wrap. Okay. All right. Hey, Goliath. Pretty standard gargoyle. Yeah. Ah, she's so cute. Oh my God, I love her. That's a Johnny? That's not a Johnny. A Johnny's a cat. Come on. So this is a Johnny. Never going to be able to say that properly. A genie composed of all 4 elements. They reside on the material plane, making brief forays into other parts of the sphere. Yeah, is the next one going to be a horrific creature? Look, she's got all these lamps and stuff. Oh, that's cool. Next page. Ugh, he's cute too. And this is a genie. No, oh, so she's a djinn, and then we're 1 page ahead. This guy's a shaitan. Okay. He's a handsome boy. I like him. I would just be like, my first wish is that you love me. And carry me around, big buff boy. I don't think these ones grant wishes. I'm not seeing whirlwind. Yeah, they're just elemental people. So this is a shaitan. But they're all hot. What the fuck? Look at her. God damn. So cool. She's an Ifrit, obviously. Oh no, she's hot. Like literally. Her choice of outfit really accentuates her big fighting hips. Yeah, I like it. 12 feet tall, weighing 2,000 pounds. Yep. Damn. They're all so hot. What the hell? Look at this ripply boy. This is actually what Jason Momoa looks like if you shave his beard and his hair and all of the rest of the hair on his body. So this is a Marid. This is a water genie. Yeah. Looking good. Loving the tattoos. Looking awesome. All right. Ghosts. Ghosts. So you build a ghost from... A ghost is like a template. You can give them special abilities. So it could be like a goblin ghost or whatever, right? Be like a hot genie ghost. Or it could be the ghost of this guy. A ghost commoner. Or a ghost mage. Oh, yeah. That's a good ghoul. Ugh, he's so emaciated and gross. Ramus? Put your clothes back on. Cool. You can turn a creature into a ghoul by following these steps. Okay, and then I guess they're going to give us... Yes! Scary. Ghouls are quite intelligent, more so than any undead, prone to forming societies and cultures, vile and repugnant ones centered around flesh-eating and acts of depravity. Yeah, that's awesome. I really like not mindless undead. I love the idea of like a ghoul city underground. Yeah. God, there was oh my God, I read a story where the woman in it had to like make a deal with a city of ghouls. Fuck, what was it called? Dream Quest of Elit Bow. Yeah. Dream Quest of Elit Bow. It's a novella. It's really good. And she's on a quest and she stops to like interact with I think they were called something else, but it was basically like that. A city of ghouls that live under a mountain. Yeah. Super cool. I like it. Hell yeah, giants. So this is a stone giant, I think. I like her weird square head and her like sideways yarmulke. Oh, big blue boy, little frost giant. Okay. Big hot lady. Big fire giant. Yeah. Whoa. That's cool. I like the giants that aren't just like big, dumb, like smashers. Yeah. Look at her hair. It's clouds. It's clouds. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's very Hellenic. Totally. Big purple boy. I wish my beard was made out of lightning. Oh, man. Come on. That's not fair. Rad. And then rune giants, which I think are like a Pathfinder sort of special thing. Yes. Hell yeah. This is what Maharib's mom looks like. Oh, she's cool. Rune giants. You know, it's really cool that they decided to stat up Twitter. I've never seen Twitter in a monster manual before. It's quite accurate. It's good. It's nice. Can burn your eyes, engulf you. Yep, that's about right. Ah! It's a gimmerling. Small, shape-shifting fae who stage ambushes to sate their hunger and childish greed. Obsessed over finding and making traps and sadistic weapons. Typically, they disguise themselves as endangered children, hoping to draw up creatures close enough to rob. Yeah, it's children. Yeah. This is what all children are like. They pretend to be innocent and then they just bite you and shit on you and claw you and take your stuff. This is just kids. They're just children. Weird. Also, I like the idea that in chat people keep saying baseline every time there's a monster that butts up against that. Gnolls. So these are gnolls. They're hyena boys. We had some really good gnolls in the Pathfinder playtest. Remember that, Dave? That was really fun. Yeah. So there's a gnoll hunter. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, gnoll cultists. Yes. Ooh, I love it. Yes. Oh, that's great. And then, of course, we get to goblins, which, you know, this is why they like, and again, with the like weird like Skeletor face sphincter thing. It's a really great design. I think Wayne Reynolds designed these goblins, and they are like a big part of the branding for this. This game for Pathfinder. Yeah. Yeah, they just have no lips. It's fine. Their teeth and their gums would be so fucking gross. Like, because they can't seal their mouth. So they can't like whistle, and they would just drool food when they ate. And they must salivate like a ton. And oh God. And yeah, they'd just be drooling all the time because you can't. And like making like P sounds would be hard. P or B. It would give you a massive speech impediment for speaking. I mean, Goblin wouldn't have any of those sounds. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible breath. Like, yeah. Well, that's the thing is, yeah, dogs manage without develop. I mean, dogs have like flaps kind of. Yeah. No, they're cool. It's great. I love it. Do they have eyelids? I don't know. They might have those, like nictating like the membrane, right? The like hard shell that like slips over your eyes. Yeah, dogs kind of have lips, right? They don't have the same like human lips, but yeah, they're like I said, it's more like a barbed sphincter than it is a mouth. There's like a word for that, but yeah, I would love to see a biological explanation of how a goblin's stuff works, because holy creepy. Yeah, and there's another one. There's a war chanter. And then there's goblin dogs. They're actually just giant rats. Goblin dogs. Awesome. I did not realize we were playing. Baseline. Hit the baseline button, everybody. The Gogateth, a slavering nightmare of teeth, eyes, and hairy spider-like legs. It's literally just there's organ meat just hanging from its many mouths. Good. Okay. Cool. There's a golem. Big flesh golem. I like it. Yeah! This is an alchemical golem, and I love him. It's like Mars Attacks. Yeah, exactly. Hands covered that are made out of syringes, and then brain in a jar. He's kind of flimsy, but I love him. He's great. Does he have googly eyes? I mean, those are just eyeballs floating in a sphere, and he's like squirting fluids everywhere. I love him. Yes, Hammurabi. All right, cool. We got our Grecian stone golem, right? Clay, stone, nice. Yes, I just got that. She's got her hip popped. That's nice. It's good. Her cornrows made out of what look like chains. That's a badass iron golem. Adamantine golem. Well, this guy's about a mile wide and about a foot tall. Choo choo. This is a Dark Souls monster or boss or smith for sure. What an absolute unit. That's right. A Mega Man boss, a huge chunker. I love him. Yeah, he has to go through doors sideways. Awesome. That guy's great. Hold on.
Hey guys, what's everybody up to? Remember me? It's me, your friend Brian.
Yeah, all right. Okay, Brian. Hi, Brian. So these are grave knights. They are parasitized by their armor, and they can gift their armor to an ally to make a grave squire. That's pretty cool. And if you didn't think goblins were big enough heads and small enough bodies, here's a gremlin. A mitflit or mite. That is a tiny, tiny gremlin. They have vengeful anger. A pugwampy, which is, I think, this kind. This might be a jinkin. Yeah, they're just little annoying creatures. Just little annoying jerks. Here's a griffin. Grickatogs, aka Hungry Earth. It's like a glory hole, but it'll kill you. You know what? Just give me the Grim Reaper. Just come get me. I'm done. I'm good. Just come get me, buddy. Oh boy. Yes, a gug. Fuck yeah. Like a barrel shaped. This isn't my favorite gug art I've ever seen, but gugs are super cool. Aw, thanks, Harper. Sick. Thank you. Yep. Good. Some gugs. We got a gug here. That's fine. A Gothalith, an enormous construct. Oh, wow. It's gargantuan. There's no human for scale. Look at these birds. Oh, wow. Oh, this is the Colossus from fucking Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah. Huge. If he grabs you, he can throw you 100 feet high and 50 feet away. Good. Yeah. So he just picks you up and throws you away. And you have to spend 2 rounds running back to him. Good. Fantastic. Love him. Okay. Grandma? So there's your sea hag. Delicately placed skull. That's a cool looking hag. The sea hag's bargain. Yeah. Cool. A green hag, which is they hate beauty and purity. Okay, and then an anise hag. It's very different from an anus hag. And then a knight. Oh yeah, this is what happens when tieflings grow up and embrace their inner nature. Yeah, she's cool. It's Black Phillip's mom. Filthy amalgamations of human and bird resembling. Oh, it's nice to see a harpy that isn't. Yeah, it's a men harpy. So in this, I guess harpies have a variety of genders and secondary sexual characteristics. That's cool because normally harpy is the like guaranteed covering the titties with feathers art, right? It's usually like, oh, there it is, but this is you can have men harpies. That's cool. That is a baller hellhound. Yeah. Cool. Good hellhound. I like it. It's not just a dog on fire. Rad. That's great. This is very good art. This is a hobgoblin. So I guess they're bigger and purpler. Yep. Dark Souls character. I like it. Awesome. Yes. Oh, they're so cool and alien looking. Like big long neck. Oh, creepy. So this is a hobgoblin general, I think. Cool. Homunculus. A horse. Hydras. Yeah, all right. This is like a piranha hydra. That's pretty cool. Do your hydras, when you think of a hydra, does it have legs and arms? Or is it like this is like a snake hydra? Like it's got a bunch of piranha heads and then a long body and a tail and it has no limbs. Yeah. I usually think they have at least like two front legs, right? Maybe back legs. Yeah. 4 squat limbs. Snake hydra would live in water. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the name Hydra, right? Hyena. Hyenodon. A hyenodon is, it's a bowl and then you fill it with rice and then you put a layer of hyena on top. Oh boy. Okay, so kobolds. We talked about kobolds a bunch because we saw them before. We are dragons, right? Ishi was almost more like a Pathfinder kobold in the sense that they worship and adore dragons, and some of them have like lineage of specific dragons. They've got this kind of flat reptilian head that I think is really neat. Yeah, they're great. This is a great way to do kobolds. Kobolds used to be rats, like rat dogs, and then they became lizard rat dogs, then they became tiny dragons. His little face. Love it. All right, the Kraken is a giant squid. Yep. A Kruth is a fast and vicious bog creature with too many fucking teeth. Oh, yeah. It looks like, what's her name? Brie Larson. This just looks like Brie Larson, but as a Lamia. That's Captain Marvel, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're like cat tiger centaurs because there are places in the world where you wouldn't want to have like horse body. Yeah. I think Lamia, a lot of the time Lamia makes you like think of like snake body, but I've seen like, this is the weird thing about using mythology to refer to D&D monsters is that stuff shifts, right? The word means different things. He says as soon as he fucking turns the page. So they're both Lamia? That's so weird. Okay, so sinister magic comes, ways to have lower bodies of beasts and monsters. Oh, so it doesn't have to just be... This is one that has the body of a lion, but this is also a lamia with the body of a snake. Interesting. Regardless of the lamia's gender, these ascended lamia are known as matriarchs. Rather than leonine limbs, their bodies formed in the winding coils of a giant snake. So are they born that way, or do they shed their lion body? I guess they're probably born this way, like one in a generation or whatever, right? She looks like Aaliyah from fucking Queen of the Damned. Yeah. It's the hat, I think, is what's making me think that. Yeah, they ascend to become... That's interesting, yeah. This is what happens when a pine cone gets to become a person. Good. Cool. This is a leaf fleshy, clad in pine cone armor and hats of fruits, flowers, or leaves. They enjoy mock battles, but act cautiously in real ones. Oh, I wish they would just leave me alone. What a little nerd. Oh, God, that's better. This one's way cooler. Look at this guy. This is a fungus leshy, a guardian of cave, bog, and damp, dark places. Oh, he just wants to be friends. He just wants to be friends. Yeah, lich. She's a lich. Yep. If somebody described this to me, I would not be able to take it seriously. It's like a pride rave lich, I guess. Oh boy. I mean, demi-liches are terrifying, but this, looking at it, this looks really stupid. Yeah, weird disco skull. Ah, linorms, big scary worms with front arms. So many linorms. Yeah, Norse Dragons. Yeah, they're a big thing in Pathfinder. I've seen them before. A giant gecko. I like him. He has an action where you have to make a will save or buy car insurance. I think is what happens against this guy. There's the giant lizard. Yeah. Yeah, lizard folk. Oh, that's cool. He's got like a bundle. It's like a swamp reeds tied around a bundle of spikes. Hell yeah. Look at that lizard folk guy. I like him. Get you with that blow. Okay. I don't want to fixate on this, but to use a blowgun, motherfucker, you need lips. You need lips. You have to make a seal around the end of the blowgun, or you can't. I guess technically you could stick the blowgun in your butt, but I'm just saying. Yeah, there could be like a rubber bit in there or something, but like for the most part, it would just be like, okay, like take a straw and try to drink out of it without using your lips. It's the same thing. Like it's very difficult. Yeah, I guess if your tongue was prehensile, you could like make a tube out of it, like, and like get it around. Yeah, that must be the way. Yeah. Hell yeah, I love a good manticore. And that's what it is. Spike volley. We had one of these in the playtest as well. Yeah. Giant mantis. Yes, please. Monstrous humanoids that resemble humans with snakes instead of hair, known for petrifying gaze that, if lingered upon, can permanently transform mortals to stone. I'm also a petrifying gaze. And if you look at me too long, it'll turn you to stone. That's cool. Like she's got like, yeah, she's got her stuff all like tucked in, but it's not like, she's not like, I'm naked and weird. Like she's like an adventurer, basically, right? She's out there doing her thing. And I think these work like Magic the Gathering ones where they have to fix you with their gaze. It's not just looking at them. Yeah. Merfolk, speaking of magic cards. Oh no. That's a good mimic ability. You sit down in the chair and the back of the chair just folds over and bites your head off. They're covered in adhesive slime, and if you touch them, you stick to them. A creature touches it, it gets a free action to stick them and then strike. Good. Okay. Yes, it speaks common. Here's a Minotaur. Cool. Cool. There's a Mew Spore. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are those gravestones? Excuse me? Holy shit. At first I was like, oh, this is a cool mod. Ah, God. Okay, yeah, great. Good stuff. Mew spores dwell in vast caverns, their pallid underbellies glowing softly to give them the eerie impression of a strangely shaped moon adrift near the darkened ceiling so far above. That's no moon. That's a Mew spore. Yeah, and they can fly. No, 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 no. Yes. What's up, sexy? It's like a weirdly form-fitting outfit. Look at that bulge in the front. What you got under those bandages? The answer is nothing. Dust and rot is the answer. But like, yeah, that's a, okay. All right, good. Oh, cool. I love when they add stuff to mummies. Like, this is fine. This is an okay mummy. I love this. This is like a commoner mummy. This is a cool, like, royal mummy. Yeah. Mummy pharaoh. That is sick. Yeah, right? Tomb Kings. I love that aesthetic. I don't know why he has eye holes and a little golden goatee, but whatever, that's fine. I guess it's technically a golden Van Dyke, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't understand why role-playing games need to have a consent section. Everyone I play with is cool with whatever I say, all right? I've been dungeon mastering since 1st edition. Yep. I love it. They all have these like dork faces. I love it. This Naga believes that it's about ethics in game journalism. But yeah, look at that horse. That is a majestic horse. That's so cool. Oh, bony and terrifying. Flaming equine harbingers of death. Ah! Hell Sloth. Okay, so this is a nilith. Hairless, emaciated tree sloths. Feeding off emotions, fears, and flesh of the living. Ah, well, good. Great. That's fun. I'm glad that happened. Let's look at some pretty nymphs. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Kind of looks like Arwen. What's that actress's name? Liv Tyler. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, it's weird that she's covering her. You know what? I don't want to say this is a her because gender, like this person, is fluid. This is what you get. This is what you get for being here. You get the shitty jokes and pictures of monsters. All right. So here's our Dryad Queen, the Hamadryad. She looks awesome. I love her leg warmers. Very cool. Yes. Giant octopus. Look at the shark, like, he's getting messed up. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh, I was about to say, what is this? A pile of garbage? But it is. It's an ophalith. It's the Fatberg, but as a monster, in monster form. Refuse pile, putrid stench, filth wallow. Yeah, if that other monster was Twitter, this monster is Tumblr. Nice. A big ogre. Ogre taking a selfie. You just need to draw. If you draw a cell phone in this guy's hand, it completely recontextualizes the ogre. Yes, oozes. Sewer ooze. Black pudding. Heck yeah. And then we get into orcs. Whoa, these orcs are cool. An Otiug, speaking of sludge monsters. Oh, I love the like the peeling back. It's like a Crenshaw. The peeling back of the face as the jaws emerge. It's just so gross and cool. Yeah. This guy's got lips. They just peel back as the jaws pop out. I use Otiugs all the time because you can use them in the garbage room of a dungeon, right? This is kind of like, what's this Star Wars monster? The Dianoga? Yeah, it's like a Dianoga. Oh my God, Dave, Jesus. I'm not even gonna, nope, not even gonna mention it. Nope. Okay, fine. So Dave made a comment that made me think, you know what? These guys kind of have a foreskin for a face. Gross. Here's an owlbear. So this is an owlbear. He's great. I love him. His name is Teddy. Oh my God, incredibly rare. Some owlbears have retained a limited form of flight, allowing them to glide for 20 feet for every foot of height descended. Terrifying, these gliding owlbears are entirely silent when descending upon their prey. Ah! So they just climb up into trees and then just perfectly silent. And then, bam! Amazing. Love it. Pegasus with a great haircut. Thanks, Bojack. Phoenix. It's a cool looking phoenix. I like that. Planar scions. Oh, tieflings. Yeah, sure. This is everybody's first D&D character. So this is a planar scion. This is a tiefling. You can also be a dusk walker, an ashen scion, infused with the same energy as psychopomps. Oh, so you're like a half dead. You could be oh, look at his fucking tat. Of course. I assume we're going to get ancestry options for tieflings, dusk walkers, and Aasimar as we go. So here's Edgelord Bone Sleeves. There's the Aasimar. And then there's a poltergeist, which is like a hot lady from the belly button to the collar, and then a skull face with weird fingers and no legs. Right, it's in the book for next year. They announced it at Gen Con. Perfect. Good, yeah. Poracha. Forest spirits of Tianxia, and their nature's form. They're 8-legged tabby cats. Oh, they can meld with objects. It's prop hunt. It's prop hunt, but a cat. A protean. Oh, these are creatures from Limbo. Yeah, void worms. Katars. Kekatars. Weird, yeah, chaos creatures. Yeah. They're sick looking. I like the color palette. They're kind of simicky, right? Blue-green for sure. Yeah. He's a bird with a little hat. Guardians and shepherds of the dead to the boneyard. The vast plain of graves where mortal souls are judged. So this is a nosoi, a little bird that croons an entrancing song, and it comes to like lure you to your grave. But there's also this fucking Halloween queen. Holy. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum. Look at her. She's awesome. Wings made out of bat wings with spider webs. She's got a little mummy and a voodoo doll. This is a Morigna. I like it. This would be fun to cosplay. Okay, pterodactyl. Sorry, pterosaur. Oh, speaking of Slenderman, your pelvis is a triangle, you horrific quailant. You know that these things move at a different frame rate than everything else in the world. Everything else is rocking 60 FPS. This thing's at like 8, so it's just like bloop, 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 and just like stuttering. Oh, God, blech. Terrifying. Okay, this is better. Normally, when you see a Rakshasa, you expect like Tiger Man with backwards hands, right? But instead, bloop, now we have some variants. This is a Dandasaka, which is a biter demon, spies and assassins for the Rakshasa clans. So colorful. Yeah, still got those backwards hands. Yeah. This is the Raja Rakshasa. I like these guys. Yeah. Yeah, they're cool. Often their heads resemble cats or snakes, but could be apes, jackals, vultures, elephants, mantises, lizards, rhinos, boars, and more. A tiger-headed one is stealthy and ravenous. A boar-headed one might be gluttonous and crude. Yeah, look at that king. I imagine that he's voiced by DJ Khaled. And another one. And another one. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then here's a rat. It's a rat. I think his hands are backwards. Yeah, there's his thumb. It's on the outside of his hand. Cool. Rat folk. Not a were-rat. More like a Skaven. There's a red cap. Okay, also me. Like, you know, if I wait another like 40 years, like 35, 40 years, get myself some metal boots and a red hat, I'm good to go. This is the heavy metal version of Old Man Adam. This is what I wear to shows. Yeah. Well, you know what they say, your ears and your nose never stop growing, so. Whoa, look at this slippery boy. Ah, it's like a fucking lobster mud skipper something. It's a reef claw. Ew. Eating reef claws. I was about to say, somebody eats this. Yeah, it's just the face of a predator. You are one ugly. Ooh, Remmer has. So these are the monsters that are like, they live in the Arctic and they're super hot on the inside. Yeah, hideously hot body. Oh my God, are you talking about me? Those who survive the initial onslaught must face not only its deadly jaws, but also its hideously hot body. That's my new Twitter bio. Okay, we got a rock. What I really like is back when they used to have a variant of this, there was like a giant flying crustacean. You know, because you can't just have a rock, you got to also have a rock lobster, right? I hate myself. Why do I do this? So ropers, right? Angry whipping arms. The fourth edition Dungeons and Dragons DM screen has a roper on the front of it that we used to call Party Roper because he looks like he's having a great time. Like he's kind of smiling and like waving his arms over his head, all excited. So every time I see a roper, I think of a party roper. Yes. Rust monsters. I love them. This one looks almost more like lizard-like than they usually do. Yeah. Ooh, hi. God, he's kind of like whoever the artist that did this made him kind of like anime looking. Like that face, that's a yaoi. He's got a yaoi face for sure. Yep. Yeah, weird yaoi face. Kind of like hot Mr. Tumnus. Yeah. Oh, giant scorpion. You can tell because that's a tiger. So that tail must be like spear length. Wow. Wow. Wowzers. It could be a real... No, so these are the Sahuagin. Sea devils. Right. I don't like his face. These are just World of Warcraft enemies. Prone to mutation. A big sea serpent. It's a cool boy. Whoa. That's such a cool shadow. Look at that guy. That's so cool. Like he's like shadows all twisted up. Yeah. That's very cool. Yeah, moon presence kind of look. Yeah. I like him. Yeah. Big carnivorous plant. Shambler. Ah, I'm a shark. Suck my dick. I'm a shark. Whoa. Pathfinder is teaching me children are horrifying. Horrifying. Yeah, it's like it, right? Like the glowing inside it and stuff. Yo, scary. Oh, and the weird little flipper feet. Wicked, enigmatic monsters that roam remote plains in search of esoteric lore. Both strangely familiar and... Oh, they're grays. They're just like gray aliens. Scholars of the alien and the eldritch. Yeah, they're gray aliens. Yeah, sick. All right, what do we got next? It's a Shah Goth. Now, at a glance, you might say, how is this any different from a gibbering mouther? Well, it's huge and vastly unknowable. The monstrous Shah Goth is a horrific creature. I like that they have a sidebar for Tekalili, which is the shrieking cry of the Shah Goth. This is some deep Lovecraftian shit, right? This is the Mountains of Madness. Yeah. Enormous mole-like monstrosities. Get out of here, Squealer. Ah, yes, the Simurg. A Simurg. With the body of an eagle and the wings of a rainbow and the face of a wolf? I guess. Ooh, Sin Spawn. Ah, yes. Good. Good. Excellent. That's a cool Skeletor. Are they like graphed on? Is this an orc skeleton? I guess it must be, right? Okay. All right. Does that say CR18? I didn't see it anywhere. No. Maybe some of the earlier ones. Oh, yes. Yeah. The Simurg is a big planar. Yeah. Yeah. Big planar monster. Skeleton guard, skeletal champion, skeletal giant, skeletal horse. Ooh, cool. Skull Taker. How does it take your skull? Whenever a creature dies within 60 feet, it draws a portion of their bones into the Shard Storm. You do not want to get into a Shard Storm. That is... Yup. A Slurk! A tusked frog called a Slurk. Okay, good. Good. That's cute. It's a good way to make like a normal animal art funny. Danger Noodle, yep. Whoa. Giant viper. Now, the best way to avoid a giant anaconda is to not have any buns. You're good then, because everyone knows that the anaconda don't want none unless you've got buns, son. Ooh, creepy dolls. Creepy dolls. So, evil, eerie mannequins are playthings imbued with a piece of a deceased mortal's soul. I think I read a Goosebumps book about this guy. Okay. Oh no, the Sphinx is hot. What the hell? What? Oh, hey, I didn't notice you there. Do you want to answer some riddles or whatever? I don't care. I was hanging out with that Yowie centaur from earlier. Riddle me this. Who's the hottest guy in the club? It's beautiful. He's a beautiful Sphinx. Okay, spiders. Lots of little spiders. One big... Oh, that's a Pegasus. Oh, boy, that's a big spider eating a Pegasus. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's a cool sprite. He's like a weird grasshopper sprite. Neat. And I like how it was got kind of like a chitinous body, but kind of like a soft, like, yeah, that's neat. And his little weird markings in his face. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It looks like he's having a good time. Cool wings. Hell yeah. Ah, Tengu. Not Kinku. Tengu. Tengu, stealth assassin. There he is. Massive glowing slime mold from the abyss. A Pterotrichus. Tree Raiser. Self-styled Lord of the Blasted Tarn. Tree Raiser is a level 25 creature. Let's see, what does he look like? Oh. That's Tree Raiser? Black Axe. Should Tree Raiser be defended and you take Black Axe, they could claim the power of the weapon. Oh, it's like a special unique magic item. And then there's, Tree Raiser. Demolition. A pulse of sickly green light. All plants within 30 feet blacken and wither. Non-creature plants wither and die. Plant creatures take 20 d8 damage. Holy shit. He's like Ridley from Metroid, but with a big gross axe. Yeah, a nascent demon lord. He's a defoliator. Cool. And there's a troll. Dim-witted, gangly giants who stalk the fringes of civilization. I think he's got kind of a weird pig face. Yes! He's just loving it. He's having a great time out here. Look at my club! He's so happy. Oh yeah. He just found out they're bringing back his favorite fast food burger. It's kind of a weird. No, I mean, okay, all right. No. He's listening to that song that what's going on? And I wake in the morning and yeah, that's what's happening right now. Just like, what's going on? He's so happy. I love him. Yeah, it's just like a regular ass kind of sad looking unicorn. This looks like someone glued a horn onto a horse and was like, well, this is what I got. So I don't know. What do you want from me? You said draw a unicorn. Cool. An Uthul. It's here to tell you of the water of its homeland. It's a huge chaotic evil elemental. Yes. Angry storm. Much cooler. Ooh, vampires. Cool. So vampires you can apply. You build vampires, but I'm sure they're going to have some pre-builts. Show me that vampire art. Show it to me. Yeah. Cool. So I think this is a vampire spawn. Yeah, look at him. He's like, this is a fucking cool disco vampire. He's a Tremere for sure. Yeah. Definitely. A warg or a winter wolf. A warsworn, an animated mass of corpses composed of dozens, sometimes even hundreds of victims of battle. Yeah? That's fucking cool. Energy drain, plummet. It can launch scrap balls. While uniquely terrible, war is not the only tragedy that can lead to mass deaths. Other forms of mass undead can sometimes arise from famine or disaster. Flamesworn rise from large crowds killed by fire. Holy shit. So like, okay, I'm the villain of the setting, right? And I'm pretending to be a benevolent cult leader. And I build this benevolent cult and we spend like years doing good works, right? And then I get all of my followers. I call out to all of my followers to come to the holy city. Everyone come to the holy city. It is a turning of the clock and everyone must come here. Massive influx of people, right? Hundreds of thousands of people pour into the city. We lock the gate and we burn the city down. And now I control this massive cult sworn, right? Or like that's so cool. Yeah. So now you have your charismatic big bad end guy, and then you have their servant where they pay off on this necromancer. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe they control it, maybe they don't, but that's like the thing. Yeah, very cool. And that's the idea. That's what I love. And I said this before. That's what I love about a good monster compendium. Every single page should teach you something about your game. You should be able to turn high-level creatures into bosses, low-level creatures into opportunities. There should be little things throughout. Yeah. Super cool. What else we got? Wasps. I don't know. I guess you could be allergic and die. Web lurkers. Oh, yeah. Look at their big, weird middle finger. Oh, he's got little spiders climbing around on his belly. A behemoth. Vile vines that draw sustenance from suffering. Okay. All right. Whoa. Cool. And that's cool. That's a cool Wendigo. What happened, Lady Amelia? That's awesome. Howling Tormented. What are they? It's a cold beast. Nice. Oh yeah, were creatures, of course. Oh God. Jesus. It's a weird looking were rat. I like it. Scary. There's a werewolf. Looks like every werewolf in the history of werewolves. It's good, but you know. A werebear. Oh, she's awesome. Ah! I like how clothed they are. I guess she's got a little bear on the front. I'm going to wear a belt that just has a human face on the front of it. There's a white. These used to be the scariest monsters in D&D because if they touch you, you lose hit points and levels in earlier versions of the game. Anybody play a version of D&D that implied that gave you negative levels? Anybody play that? It's It's like, I'm level 10, but I have 3 negative levels, so I'm only level 7. This fucking sucks. Yeah, it's the worst. Nobody wants that. It's so mean. So this just life drains, right? Gives you the drained condition. There's a flying skull ball. They're cool. It's a wolf. Be big. Oh, it's the Crimson Ghost. Cool. It's a wraith. Yeah. Face only a mother could love. Zulgoth. Reptilian humanoids and live in the uppermost reaches of the Darklands. Oh, they're troglodytes. Okay. Got it. Okay. Cool. They're trogs. Yep. This one, no lips. Also no lips. Terrifying faces. When we get to the end, we'll look at the appendix, and I'm sure it'll have a category for creatures with lips. I'm sure. Ah! Sam Squanch! I love him. What a good friend. Zaramoon? Oh, like the living desert? Cool, okay. Zambi? Nice. Cool zombie. Like it. Big zombie. But we don't describe eviscerations, I think we're tap that baseline button. And that's it. Those are our monsters. Well, that's fucking cool. That is badass. Yeah, here we go. Creatures by type, creatures by level. So the reason that some of them are level -1 is because when you, let me see if I don't still have it open. When you calculate encounters, some monsters will make the encounter like it's how much level you have versus how many levels they have. So yeah, there's a whole little table for it, and we'll look a little closer at that tomorrow when I do my prep for, not tomorrow, Saturday after Far Verona, when I do my prep for the one shot. I got to put together a little 2-hour one shot for Pathfinder. So I'm going to be doing that on Roll20's channel, hosted here on part of the Roll20 Con. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, oh no, I missed it, it'll be on Roll20's YouTube as well. Yeah, so we'll walk through how that works once I do that. You know, I wanted to do, this is the longest first look and bonus content I've ever done. Easily. I think we've done a couple of like 2-hour ones, but yeah, we've got another one coming up tomorrow. We're going to take a look at Aegon, which is John Harper's second edition, John and Sean Nittner's second edition of Aegon. So we're going to look at that tomorrow. And I'm also planning another first look at a project that is taking OSR concepts and making rules for them for 5th edition D&D. So if you want to play 5e, but you want to try some of the OSR stuff, that's going to be coming out in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be doing a first look at that. So yeah, John, is it Aegon or Aegon? My Greek is not great. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's been our very extended first look. Yeah, so it's Aegon, right? Not Aegon. Okay, all right. That's our very extended first look at. It makes sense, right? I expected this to take most of the day to get through. A lot of people in Twitch chat have been asking me if I'm going to do a first look at the Feast of Legends, which is the Wendy's RPG. Wendy's is going to have to pay me if they want me to give that game any kind of attention, because yeah, okay, clever, but you don't get any free money from me, Wendy's. But you know what? If they want to sponsor a first look, Wendy's, get at me. Otherwise, it's the same as the KFC dating sim. I'm not gonna give brands free money. So I will, however, give free money to cool role-playing games. So yeah, if you have a game you want me to do a first look of, hit me up on Twitter at Skinny Ghost. Send me an email through my contact form, whether it's your game or someone else's game. give them to me. I love doing these. Sometimes they take an hour. Sometimes they take 6 hours. This for me was really helpful because I have a much better understanding of Pathfinder than I did before. And I have to run a one-shot of it this weekend. So Roll20Con is a 2-hour one-shot and a 2-hour prep sesh that we're going to be doing on Saturday and Sunday, respectively, or inverse, respectively. So come on by for those. That's it for me for today. Thank you for coming, everybody. Thank you to Paizo, of course, for giving me the PDFs for the game. And I suppose that's it for today. We will see you next time, which if you're watching this live, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., Agon First Look. We're going to get our hero on. We'll see you there, everybody. Thanks for coming. Bye.